What's up YouTube, WK Team DKF. At the conclusion of this video, please check out my blog and then head on over to the website. Thank my webmasters for all their hard work. Shout out to my good friend Nightwing 690 and my other friend vonsixxy. Head on over to his channel, check out the new video he has me featured in. You guys have to excuse my voice in this video, and in his video I'm fighting the flu. Weather's changing, so please forgive me. So let's move on to the purpose of this video. Quick draw tutorial. Quick draw versus Blackwings, our toughest matchup, and this is the toughest matchup by far. When you consider that with Pot of Duality, Allure, cards for Black Feathers, a Blackwing player can see over a quarter of their deck in one turn. So that gives them quick access to Icarus, Solemn Warning, Royal Oppression if they main it, Skill Drain if they main it. They can see their Whirlwind faster. So that allows them to always make that Shura Whirlwind play, searching for Bora, searching for Kalut, searching for Blizzard, or what have you. So that makes the matchup really, really tough. Graveyard plays, be careful of them. And why I say that is I've seen too many people prematurely activate their Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgments, only to get punished by value play. Same with Kalut. You prematurely pay your life points. They attack on an empty field, drop double Kalut for game. You got to be careful of that. Also remember, Shura in conjunction to Kalut will +1 you on just about all your synchros on Titanial, because it's just bad. Remember to save your Book of Moons when you know you're playing Blackwings, so you don't get plussed off of Shura and Kalut. Blizzard, and this is another thing that makes the deck really rough to go against, because Blizzard leads to Armed Wing, which can punish our tokens and Rykos pretty bad. It also punishes our synchros when we try to develop a synchro board, and they top deck the Blizzard and they ditch the dead value in hand to match up with the Sorokos you killed early game, and then they drop the Dark Arm Dragon. So he's pretty rough, and then that's when that main deck Veiler comes in handy. That's when those Book of Moons you've been saving come in handy. You Book of Moon whatever monster they brought back, and then kill this guy. Gale, he can prematurely set off your Titanial. I hate it. They drop that Gale, shrink your Titanial. You're thinking, okay, I don't have any tokens. Do I pop Titanial off to kill the Gale, or do I wait for them to Kalut and burn another card to get over it? Most times I'll force them to have the Kalut to get over it. I'm not going to pop my Titanial just to kill their Gale. So, that's what I think about that. These two in conjunction rape our tokens and Rykos. Sirocco, Bora, pump, swing for 36 over your Ryko. Ugh, it hurts really bad, but my advice when it happens, if they played Whirlwind or not, nuke the Sirocco with your Ryko in those situations. You can still take damage off the Bora, from the Bora, but at least they can't pump, again with another monster, because if you hit the Bora and then next turn they drop another Bora, they can do it again, and swing for another 36, or if you have a Dandelion token, swing for 37. So nuke this. Would you rather take 17 or 37? That's all I'm saying. And then Dark Arm, he's always been a problem. Remember, his effect targets, so if you got Titanium on the board, you can kill Dark Arm. Icarus Attack, they're all-purpose get rid of shit card. Another card that targets, so Titanium's really good with this. Remember, with Icarus Attack, it has to target 2 cards to resolve. It doesn't have to necessarily destroy a card, because a card can be chained, but they have to target 2 cards. So if you're a good player, and you're playing against Blackwings, and a T-set, and remember a T-set is this. 1 back row, one monster. That's a T set. Notice it kind of looks like a T. Just commit one card at a time. That way, if it's Icarus, they're going to be forced to target one of their own cards. So let's say they have Icarus set from a previous turn. They summon Shura. You activate Bottomless. Their Icarus is dead. If they wanted to save it because they have Blizzard, they're going to have to Icarus and target your Bottomless and their other set card, and they just neg themselves. It's pretty good for you. Also remember that Sirocco can be normal summon or set if you control a monster. And I've done this on many occasions to avoid the solemn warning, especially when I've had value in graveyard and a Dark Arm play ready. I'll set my Sirocco, Icarus, nuke the back rows, drop Dark Arm, make the value play, drop the Armed Wing, push for damage. So just be wary of little battle tricks and tactics of that nature. These two guys aren't really a problem because we can blow them the hell up. But this dude, remember, he jumps to 28 when he's attacking a defense position monster. So let's look at some of our liabilities and weapons against the deck. Debris Dragon, beefy 2000 defense. A lot of times you'll be forced to set it because you're going to have to use at least 2 cards to get around his defense. KS for getting rid of their key monsters like Gale and Sirocco. You don't have to worry about them main deck and Veiler so much. Maybe Skill Drain, but not so much. Titania I've already discussed before. She's pretty good when you got tokens to use her negating effect. Veiler, in my opinion, is only good game 1. Game 2 and 3, it just dies to deck devastation, and they probably side in Skill Drain anyway. But this is pretty good game 1 for the one-shot stopping the Blizzard or Gale plays. Raikou, remember, just try to commit, very little to the board until you can clear their Icarus attacks. And if they don't commit much to the board, hit their monsters. Otherwise, take care of their back rows. You want to clear those Icarus attacks so you can start making your aggressive plays. I always side out my quick draws against Blackwings. They become a liability, especially when I know they're bringing in skill drains and deck devies. And when I do that, I bring in my beaters just to avoid deck devi and to put pressure on them, because these guys are big enough to force them to use, at least removal cards on them or a collude to get over them in battle. In stopping Icarus attack, as we talked about before, the best card you got, Royal Decree. You basically shut down all their traps. You make them go -1, and it's just pretty good. The only problem is once you flip Decree, they know they don't have anything to worry about, anything to fear from Bottomless or solemn warnings, etc. So they can go synchro crazy on you, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. The setup from that is 7 tools. 7 tools on Icarus isn't that bad. You pay a card 1,000 life points to stop 2 of your cards being blown up. They still go -1. But the cheapest route is trap stun. You stop the Icarus and then you shut down their other traps, and that's pretty freaking good. Drill Warrior, as much as I love the card, again, it pretty much becomes dead because it's so damn hard to drop and make a quick draw play, because so many times, even if I cold wave and I drop this and I go into Drill Warrior, they get set up, and when he comes back, they let me get my card, and if I have a token left on the field that I couldn't get rid of, and I've had this happen to me before, they've actually let the token live just so they can Icarus my monster just so they can Icarus my Drill Warrior when it came back, and that sucks. So I always side the sucker out. My body is a shield. Some people like Starlight Road versus Blackwings. I like my body just because I like to keep my traps low, and my body is all purpose. It saves you from Dark Arm saves you from opposing Titanials. Saves you also from Geyseris, and saves you from Smashing Ground. And Raikou saves your Raikous from Nobleman of Crossout. So, it goes on and on and on. And it's a quick play. And remember, quick plays can be played from your hand during your turn. So let's say you have Bottomless and Raikou set. Let's say UT set. And this is in your hand. They go in phase Icarus. You can chain from your hand in the end phase. My body is a shield. Remember that. I've saved many games by doing that, and that's just something to remember. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the little tutorial. If there's any other things you want me to cover in a Blackwing match, I'll be happy to. It's a really difficult matchup, and I just don't want you guys to struggle. WK Dad, and I'm out. Peace.